Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to a new video. And today we've got something quite special. We've got a deck profile. So today we're doing a deck profile on my personal deck when it comes to Goot format. Now, it's not a competitive deck, it's, I would say, semi-competitive. I made it just to be an irritating deck that you can play and just have fun with your friends. So here we go. I'm going to divide the deck into two parts, or 3 parts extra deck, and 2 parts of the main deck. Because there's 2 archetypes, or say archetypes, 2 strategies mixed into one, so then it's easy to show you like this. First 3 is Tukasumi. Normal summon itself, flip a card face down, return it to the hand during the end phase. So basically the reason you play that is because you play copies of Magician of Faith and Mask of Darkness. The reason you play up that bit, because the glare is a bit bad, sorry about that, and Mask of Darkness. When Magician of Faith is flipped, you can add 1 spell back, and same for Mask of Darkness, but with traps instead. So basically, when you normal Tukasumi, you flip summon this first, you add spell or trap, whichever one you want back, normal that, flip back face down, and then repeat the loop. We do have a copy of Vindictive Magician, because that is also something you can loop to destroy monsters on the field, but when it comes to the spells that you want to loop, I personally go with Pot of Greed, Creature Swap, Double Fisher, Book of Moons. Now the reason you go Creature Swap is quite simple. When you normal Tukasumi, make sure it's the only card in the field, or your opponent only has 1 card in the field. So normal that. Activate Creature Swap. You give them Tukasumi. You take 1 card of theirs, forceful if possible. And basically, in the end phase, this is returned to your hand. So you get a body on the board and they have nothing. So that's quite handy. Pot of Greed, Fisher, and Book of Moon. Book of Moon is there to flip from monsters face down in case you don't have Tukasumi. And of course, Fisher and Pot of Greed, self-explanatory. They can be recycled through Magician of Faith. As for the Mask of Darkness recycling, we could go down the Time Seal loop, which is basically stops your opponent from drawing for 1 turn. But with this and Tukasumi, you can loop it endlessly until required, basically. Reckless Greed, again you can loop Reckless Greed to draw 2 instead of 1. Gravity Bind, good call really, because the second half of this deck is the other bit of cheese, shall we say. This is a very cheesy deck, ladies and gents. It's only designed as fun because I've been having fun with it lately. And of course, it's got to be, hasn't it, for the most cheesiest cards. 3 Ojamas, each of each colour. Ojama yellow, black and green. Because they are annoying as they are. If you get all them out, you can play Delta Hurricane. Delta Hurricane will board wipe your opponent. Maybe then go Polymerization into our extra deck monster. You know that's come to that later. I don't do it now actually. The extra deck monster is Ojama King. Now of course the Ojama King only has 0 attack and 3000 defense. Not an issue when you play 3 Sword and Seals, which can be looped again thanks to the whole Magician of Faith Tukasumi combo. Ground Collapse, good call. Again, it's just to restrict your opponent even more. What else have I forgot? Ojama Trio, good call again. You can try and recycle it with Mask of Darkness. 2 Noblemen of Crossouts, good call because you want it's done to you, so you can negate it before it starts. We do lose to this unfortunately, but it's fine. And finally, a combination I only discovered myself right now real. Final Countdown and Pyro Clock of Destiny. How it works, Final Countdown, you pay 2000 life points and basically in 20 turns you win the duel regardless. Now, Pyro Clock of Destiny moves the game on by 1 turn. So basically what you do, let me just get all the cards and I'll show you. You play Final Countdown, that goes grave to you burn for 2000. Burn yourself for 2000. Set that. Wait till your opponent's turn. Say now you've set, I don't know, where's he? Mask of Darkness. So pass, chain, Pyro Clock of Destiny. Pyro Clock of Destiny moves the game on 1 turn. As less turns you go, wait for Final Countdown. Come to the next turn, flip Mask of Darkness, Tukasumi, flip this down, add that back off Mask of Darkness, reset, repeat. So basically, this is an endless loop where you can basically cheat Final Destiny and make it a lot quicker. As for the extra deck, I got 2 cards in at the moment. I'm still building this deck really. That's the Ajama Kings. Cards you could put in there, Scapegoat, and go, what you call it? God, what do we call it? How's it called? The fusion one that lets you fuse via level, Metamorphosis. You can metamorphosis into 1000 Eyes Restrict, that'd really slow your opponent right down. And yeah, that's, you could put Explore Chaos package in there maybe. But that's my design of a cheesy cheese, goat deck. So I hope you've all enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.